It's going to be about 85 here today at the camper and windy, and it's going to be about 75, 90 minutes away at South Padre Beach. So let's go to the beach today. Hi, I'm Bonita, and I am early retired. I'm not old enough yet for Social Security. I'm living on a low income, and I am living off of savings. And right now, I'm spending the winter in my RV in the Rio Grande Valley in South Texas. I normally live in Kansas. I have frugal videos all year round, and I hope that you will join me this year in 2025 as we share ways to save money and live our dreams. This is Port Isabel, and I just love seeing this historic lighthouse on my way through. It just builds excitement knowing you are getting close to the beach. And immediately after is the Port Isabel Causeway. That is the bridge that links you from Port Isabel to South Padre Island. Once I am to Ocean Boulevard, I just go into one of the access points, and these little umbrellas on the curb show that this is public parking. There is lots of public parking if you know where to go. From here, it's just a short walk on this little rubber mat with cactuses all around on both sides as a view. As we come to the end of this short walk, there is quite a bit of sand that you have to trudge through, but it's probably one of the easiest paths, and I'm on Access 1. Now, I'm doing this video a little bit differently than I usually do my videos because I just want you to be able to sit back and relax and enjoy the beach day like I'm going to do. I live frugally. I save my money. This is a very inexpensive day. The beach access is free. The parking is free. It's a 90-minute drive. So all it's costing me is gas. And if I decide to buy anything along the way, I did pack some snacks. I packed my water, and I'm just going to sit out here and listen to the waves and enjoy the scenery. This is the off season, and spring break is around March 10th to March 24th. I am pre-recording this before spring break, so the beach is pretty empty. Now, a lot of people know that I am wintering right now in the Rio Grande Valley in my RV. It's $1,400 for 3 months for my lot rent, but a lot of 55 and over people winter here on South Padre Island. And a lot of these hotels that are in the background are very reasonable. And I was even told you can barter down some prices. The lady that I met who was a viewer told me that they come out here and stay 3 to 4 months every year, and they pay about $1,500 a month, and they also have a kitchenette. So, depending on your retirement budget, this is an option for a lot of people to come here and stay on the beach. I saw some of the people that were staying in the hotel behind me, and they were all 55 and over people that were staying here for the winter. They are also winter Texans. But for me, I felt like staying in my RV made more sense, and I had more things around there to do. And when you consider the fact that a tiny little home is around $4,000 to rent in the park that I am in, $1,500 a month right on the beach with a kitchen is not bad. But that would blow my budget. But for some people, that would be extremely affordable because it's way cheaper than a lot of other beach destinations. And just as I was saying, it was too early for spring break, here comes a whole bunch of young gentlemen. And you are never too old to play in the sand. It is just so soft and so silky. And you just have to pick up a couple of seashells while you're there. And you just can't come to the ocean without checking out the temperature of the water. It's a little cool this morning. This is Ocean Boulevard, and if you drive along here, there's over 20 access points that are free to get to the ocean. And just on the other side here on the road, you can stay a lot of places even cheaper than these oceanside hotels. And a lot of these oceanside hotels in the off season, they are really affordable if you look up what they cost or even call to get a better deal. One of the things that I always look forward to on South Padre Island is driving to the end of the island. My husband and I did this on Galveston as well, and the island here is so small. There's only 2,066 people that live in this town according to their population sign. Most of this town is hotels, places to rent to stay, a few junk shops where you can buy some beach things and places to eat, and realtors. That's basically all that is here. And the ocean. The ocean brings everyone out. Now, the slow time of the year to come is like November through March, right before spring break, and you can get some really good deals in that time and have the beach almost to yourself. Now, during the summer, it's going to get busier and also during spring break, but I actually like a little bit bigger island than this. Once you've seen the ocean and you've done a couple of things here, there's not much else I think to do. So that's why I do prefer to live in the 55 and over park that's about 90 minutes away. Here is one of those sand dunes at the end of the island that you can climb over and go out to the ocean. But in my experience, you would have sand in places you didn't even know you had when you were done. People park all along the edge of the road going down here to the end of the island and climb over these sand dunes and go out to the ocean. There's also some county parks that have access points down here, but they will cost you to go in those entrances. So it's better off to either climb over the sand dunes or go on Ocean Boulevard through one of the access points. By this time, I was getting hungry, so I circled back and ate at one of the little oceanside hotel restaurants. I got green enchiladas with rice and beans with bacon, and this was $12.99. And you have a beautiful view of the ocean and the cactus right out the window. If you happen to watch my last video, I talked about the Oblate Trail that went through the Rio Grande Valley, spreading religion by a religious order that were not monks and were not priests, but were men on horseback that tried to spread religion throughout the valley. There's another church here in Port Isabel, so I stopped on my way back. It is Our Lady Star of the Sea Catholic Church, and I was so excited to find this beautiful mural of the Oblate Riders. They also talk about the Oblate churches and the riders in the book that I'm reading right now, She Came to the Valley by Cleo Dawson. When I got back to the RV, it was 85 degrees and hot, so I thought a frappe would sound good. So I got out my little bullet blender. I put in 3 teaspoons of Nescafe instant coffee, 2 tablespoons of my Hershey's caramel syrup. I put in about 2 to 3 tablespoons of my creamer and about a cup of almond milk, along with about 5 or 6 of these small RV ice cubes, and made my own delicious frappe. It's another beautiful evening in the valley. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for coming along with me today on my frugal beach day.